we are now at the point where we're not quite finished yet, but we do have the virtually anything goes question. This is where I turn the control over to you. I've asked you to prepare a question for me. I've asked you plenty now, and I don't know what the question is, but I have to answer it. And once I've given my answer, I'll then turn that question over to you as well, and you have to answer it as well. It's my safety net. But go ahead. What is your virtually anything goes question?
Okay. Well, if you weren't living, and currently we're in the UK, but if you weren't living where you are, where would you go to live and why?
We talk about that a lot at home, and we have moved around the world quite a bit, my wife and I, and we always think about, well, should we move again at some point, maybe when the kids are at university or something like that. Definitely somewhere warm, definitely somewhere light. I think we are much more warm than cold people, but then. I mean, we always thought about Australia. It's too far away from family. We love being close to family and friends. Plus, the wildlife there can be very strange.
Deadly.
Deadly, yes, exactly. So maybe not Australia. It's a great question because we haven't yet got an answer to that. We do talk about it a lot. I think it would have to be somewhere nearby, but somewhere warm. That excludes England, most of England anyway. Yeah, you caught me out there. I think. No, well, we spent some time in Dubai, and we love Dubai just because it is reasonably near. It is warm, but then there are some downsides to it as well. Somewhere like that, maybe the south of France. That's where my father was for a long time, and it is a lovely place. So, in the absence, we would just have to brush up on our French, I guess, and dust that off a little bit. But I think somewhere warm and light, and where there's outdoor life, and maybe all the things actually you described there, where you can get out, where it is normal to get out, where there is perhaps a slightly different pace of life. I think that holds a lot of appeal. But of course, in the northwest of England where we are, it's always sunny anyway. It's always warm. So, there's no need at all to move away from here. But no, great question. I need to keep working on that answer because we haven't quite figured it out ourselves yet. But what about you?
Well, I guess a little bit cheaty, but we did used to live in Singapore for a couple of years, and my soul, my heart and soul are still there. I just loved it so much. I think you would love it there. If you liked Dubai, but it had some tweaks, Singapore is just the most incredible country in the world. The weather is just consistently 31 to 29 to 32. Amazing. The food is spectacular. Absolutely incredible food. The people are amazing. And also the first language is English, so it's easy, but you can learn Mandarin as the second language. So you get loads of Mandarin practice. Yeah. I can do toddler Mandarin, but yeah, it's breathtakingly beautiful. The food is incredible. It's amazing. I would move back there in a heartbeat.
I would agree with you. I spent 5 months there, working there, and I can wholeheartedly agree with everything you said. People, food, the weather, the city in itself is amazing. And in fact, maybe the distance isn't so important. Maybe we can go to Singapore again. No, great. That's a great chat, and I love Singapore as well. So we've covered reasons to get dogs, reasons to move to Singapore, and reasons to sleep and sleep well.